If you were introduced to sex in a very perverted way, like you were molested, very young, or whatever, your idea of intimacy will be warped until you seek God for deliverance. For instance, some people, they will go, that'll happen to them or whatever, they'll go on, move on with their life, they'll grow up, get married, have kids, blah blah blah, and then God will bless them with a spouse that is very connected and in tune with the Holy Spirit and God. But also, God created sex, so their partner is in tune with the Holy Spirit and with God, and they're also good sexually. But that's how it's supposed to be. God created sex, that's marriage, blah blah blah. But the other person who was molested or raped or introduced to sex at an early age, his mind is so warped that if their spouse is called to speak and change people's lives and teach and pour into people, they the enemy has warped their mind with perversion so much that they'll look at their spouse as a hypocrite because they're thinking in their mind, what is he talking about? What's she talking about? All that nasty stuff we just did in the bed, all that nasty stuff she just did to me, all that freaky stuff he just did to me, not realizing that that is a marital bed which is undefiled. Your mind is so warped and perverted that you can't differentiate marital sex from just porn or fornication and stuff like that. When you can't, when you look at your spouse in that way and as if they're a hypocrite because they're preaching the gospel, but y'all just got done doing some stuff, and that made you look at them like a hypocrite because they was doing that with their husband or with their wife, you need deliverance. You have a very warped, perverted view of sex because you were taken advantage of and you never got delivered or healed from that. So I encourage you, if that's your mindset and you can't differentiate or understand that that's a normal part of marriage, is being intimate with your spouse, and they can get up from you from being intimate and go preach a word, and you think that's weird, you can't connect how that, you think that makes them less holy or less whatever, you need to seek deliverance. And you need to, it's hard, but go back to what happened to you, truly forgive that situation from the heart, and ask God to deliver you so that way you can see your spouse the way God sees your spouse, and you can see your marriage the way God sees your marriage, and you can see your marital bed the way